Hey tribe, Dawna here from Transformational Healing, and welcome to our first herb walk or spring wild weed walk for 2022. Today we're going to adventure into plantain. There are several, actually probably at least 30 different varieties of plantain, but two of the most common plantains that we come across are broadleaf plantain and narrow-leafed plantain. So today we're going to delve into those. Plantain is edible, and many people add it to their salads because it is filled with nutrients. And many herbalists do use it as an internal medicine to help aid with digestion and also with ulcers. But I tend to use it more as an external. It seems to me to be like nature's first aid. So for any of those bee stings or small cuts or perhaps a thorn or a rash or a bug bite, plantain is an awesome poultice for all of those things. It definitely helps with skin soothing, to reduce inflammation, and also promotes wound healing, in my opinion. And many herbalists do use it for those sorts of things. Magically, plantain can be used for strength and courage and protection, and of course, to promote healing. So, let's get started. This is the thin plantain, the thin leafed lancelet, which is Plantago lanceolata, I believe. So the thin-leaved plantain, it's a little bit fuzzy, but these leaves are long and narrow. And you can see that it grows everywhere. I mean, all of this is the plantain. So the heads on the plantain look like this. And when the seeds come out, they just make one little solid ring of little things sticking out from here. And you probably see this all over your yard. Well, it's commonly used for bug bites, and we put it in our salves. And when you get a bee sting or a bug bite or a rash, you can literally just pop a little bit of this in your mouth and kind of emaciate it and chew it up a little bit, and then plop it right on there, and it will help to draw out whatever toxin has entered your body. So it's a great thing to use in the field when you're just out and about and you need a quick fix for a bee sting. This is the most common thing that I would grab. There is one that's called broadleaf, and I will find it shortly. So most of the broadleaf plantain that I can find has been mowed down, but that is a broadleaf plantain. And if you can see, it's just something in the middle of the grass. There's another one. So they grow everywhere, just like clovers and dandelions, and there it is, more plantain. So it's really difficult to identify it unless you know exactly what you're looking for. Dandelion, dandelion, more plantain. Plantago major, the broadleaf plantain right here, but this is not a place that I would be collecting it from because we are right at the side of the driveway. So not a good place to collect it, but it loves to go here, but you can find it in the middle of the grass, like I showed you. So I hope that that helped you to be able to perhaps identify plantain and a few of the other items you might find in your backyard, and also how to utilize plantain as a natural first aid remedy. I do sell dried plantain in the shop, and I use it in many of the herbal healing salves that we also offer in the shop. I hope that you enjoyed this first wild weed walk of 2022, and if you get a closer look at my backyard, you will see that it is actually filled with ground ivy. So look forward for a video coming up on that next week. If you did not catch our 2021 series of wild weed walks, be sure to check out that playlist because there are tons of more identity types of wild weed walks. I talked a little bit about some of the uses as we went through things, but you should definitely check that out as the season progresses. We go through all the way from early spring, right about now last year, until the last of the harvest season. And there are tons of herbs covered in each video. This year, I think I'm going to stick to 1 to 2 herbs and kind of deep dive them a little bit in each video. So, many blessings, tribe, and I will see you real soon. Be sure to check out next week.